Guys, let me tell you something that you probably haven't thought of before, and this kind of makes your dating life easier. Now, sometimes when you say something or maybe she says no to hanging out, there's something that happens, and this is usually why eventually she might say yes when she previously said no. Or this is why she randomly had some interest in you. Of course, there are plenty of different factors, okay? I'm not like a math magician with this shit. But I think we undermine the factor of letting your personality, your game marinate. I think a lot of you guys are oblivious to this, and you're just like, what? She said no to me like a week ago. Why is she interested into me? I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be a multitude of different reasons. It could be because the person who she was talking to lost interest in her and you're kind of the rebound guy. But if you're watching this video, you're probably going to be her first pick, nonetheless, because you're just that type of guy. So let me tell you something that kind of helped me out. Excuse me, that did help me out, which is you have to let your game marinate. It's just like anything in life. What does that even mean? What does make your game marinate? So marinate, if you're not familiar with cooking food, making food, is you put some sort of sauce or spice or both into the food that you're making. So let's make this chicken, right? So we have chicken, we have like some marination of sauce and salt and pepper and stuff. So we're gonna put the chicken in the bag with that, and we're gonna put it in the fridge. Now we're just gonna let it stay there for a while. And in 10 hours, the chicken is going to go through a process where the sauce kind of like softens the chicken and it just enhances the chicken because the chicken absorbs the sauce, right? So that's called marination. So now let your game marinate. What does that mean? Letting your game marinate is essentially the same process, just with your game, your characteristics, your substance, your personality, your character, and her mind. Because a lot of the times, you don't really reciprocate someone. Like you meet somebody, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But then 2 days later, you catch yourself thinking about them. And you're like, wait, why is that? It's because maybe they left an impression on you. Or maybe their game marinated. It resonated with you. So the point that I'm trying to get to you, just the quick little tip, the quick little hint is sometimes you gotta let your game marinate. Sometimes it's a sprint, sometimes it's a marathon. Sometimes she says yes in the first day of you meeting, sometimes she says yes in the next week or a month or 3 months. But nonetheless, leaving an impression, a good lasting impression, is what helps your game marinate. How can I leave a good lasting impression? Well, that's a very good question. How can I let my game marinate? That's a very good question. And the answer to that question is in my next video, so check it out.